One more thing to talk about off the top here before we get into our main topics, and I just found this very interesting. You know, Knives Out just is coming out. I believe it's out on home video now. Fabulous film.
Or yesterday.
Fabulous film. I love this movie. We sat around and watched it again the other night. Love this movie. Of course, got Rian Johnson an Academy Award nomination. Well deserved. I even thought it had a chance to win that award. At any rate, he was being interviewed, and I can't remember exactly what it was about, but he actually said something that I thought was just interesting. This is not world-shaking news. I just thought it was interesting. And what he said was this. He revealed that Apple will not allow filmmakers to show a villain in the film using an iPhone. Apple will not allow any villain in a film to be shown using an iPhone. So this is specifically what Rian Johnson said. This is a part of his quote at any rate. He said, I don't know if I should say this or not because it's like lascivious or anything, but because it's going to screw me on the next mystery movie that I write. But forget it. I'll say it. It's very interesting. Apple will let you use iPhones in movies, but, and this is very pivotal if you're ever watching a mystery movie, bad guys cannot have iPhones on camera. Now, of course, what he's saying makes total sense now. So if you're ever watching a mystery movie, if you see a character with an iPhone, well, he didn't do it. That guy didn't do it. He's not thinking. So I just thought this was rather interesting on a couple of levels. Obviously, number one, Rob, we know there's a bunch of, we know product placement's a big thing in movies, right? Like we know that. You guys know that. I know that. And I would never even think twice about the idea that a villain wears a sharp Armani suit. Everybody wants to wear Armani suits. A villain is driving this super slick, awesome car. Everybody wants to drive that car. But Apple seems to feel, no. See, Apple is all good guys. And villains cannot use it. So I don't know. I get wanting to protect your corporate image and wanting to have a brand. Like, I understand what you want to have associated with your brand, but I just thought this was kind of strange yet interesting at the same time. And by the way, I don't even know for sure, Rob, if Apple can even have a say. Like, if I own an iPhone and it's mine and I want to do a movie and show me using it. So I don't know if this was pertaining to you're just not allowed to have an iPhone on camera, or if this is more of a, if you have a product placement deal with Apple, you cannot have your bad guy holding an iPhone. So I don't know which is which. I didn't get a lot of clarity on that. I just thought it was interesting. Rob, you heard about this. What do you think about it?
Well, I mean, look, I understand why certain brands would not want their technology associated with the villains of a movie. But let's say you're making a Bond film. You know, I would want my most tech-savvy, world-imperiling villains to have the greatest technology of all. And you'd think that the villains would be the most astute when it came to using that kind of technology. So I would love to see them using my phones in movies. I guess it really, I mean, I get it. I understand that you don't want to have negative association with your product, but no publicity is bad publicity, right? and I think it's a little bit silly. I think that technology is ubiquitous, but look, I get it. I understand. I just think Apple is, and I am a dyed-in-the-wool Apple fan. I have been since I started working on Macintoshes back in, 1985? I'm a huge Apple fanatic. I always have been. I know, I'm part of the cult. Call me crazy. But I've used them successfully in my creative life. I love the integration of their products. And I think it's short-sighted. I think, anybody bent on world domination should have an iPhone because they've got great cameras.
Well, they do. They do. Although the Samsung Note 10 Plus has a better camera. I'm just saying, but they do.
What
happens? I'll tell you what though, dude. I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what. I used to own an iPhone and I have Mac computer. I mean, my main computer is a PC, but I have Macs here, and I used to own an iPhone, and I love my iPad Pro. Love my iPad. It's totally replaced my laptops. I haven't touched my laptop in over a month since I got my iPad Pro. I love this damn thing. It's great. But I am very, very diehard Android phone user. Like I love Android. And I used to use an iPhone. I'll tell you what, Filmic, is that what the name of the app is? Filmic who makes this great video app for the iPhone to really give you full creative control over the camera and be able to shoot cinematically. They just recently released an app. I think it's called Double Take. I could be wrong about the name, but I think it's called Double Take. And what this app allows you to do is shoot and record with multiple cameras on the iPhone at the same time.
Wow.
So what I can do is I can hold up, so the back of the iPhone has like a zoom lens and an ultra wide lens, right? You could shoot both at the same time into separate video files. And then I can edit that together as, there's this one shot and then cut to another shot. And I could do that all in the edit. Or, and this is what made me tempted to buy one, Rob. This tempted me to go out and buy an iPhone 11. It allows you to shoot the camera in front of you and shoot the selfie at the same time. So like if I'm at CinemaCon, which is coming up, or if I'm at, D23, or if I'm at some festival, or if I'm at Comic-Con and I want to interview somebody, I can just hold up the phone, record you as I'm interviewing you, and record me at the same time. I can have it picture in picture. I can record it as separate files. I'll tell you what, I am not an iPhone guy, but that one app very nearly got me to go out and buy an iPhone. I didn't do it, but it made me tempted.
I didn't know that existed, and
you got to get it, dude.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing to have.
Because I just want you to come over to my house so I can play with it on your phone. I mean, that's it. That's why you got to get it. But understand this, Rob, though. I just know that if I got it, though, apparently I can never be a supervillain in a film. So I got to stay away from that. Anyway, guys, question is, what do you think about all that thing, the idea that Apple won't let bad guys have films? Is it actually brilliant, or is it really weird? I don't know. How do you feel about it? Jump into the comments section below and let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys.